In the first half of 2026, there was no shortage of talk about fixing the housing market. Affordability programs, Fed leadership changes, rezoning proposals to create more housing, politicians promising inflation would come down and borrowing would get cheaper. How much of that actually showed up in your mortgage payment or your home search? Basically none of it. But the market itself, it kept adapting without waiting for permission. Sellers starting being more flexible on price, closing costs, repair, timelines, and credits. Things that were basically off the table during the frenzy. Builders slowed down production and adjusted what they were charging. Lenders came up with new ways to help buyers get into homes. And buyers figured out how to make the math actually work. Rate buydowns, adjustable rate options, seller concessions, whatever it took to get the monthly payment to a place that made sense. None of that required a single piece of legislation. The market just did what markets do. It adjusted. And then a geopolitical event reshaped conditions more in a few weeks than all those policy conversations did in the first 6 months. Which kind of tells you everything you need to know. The market moves first, it always has, and policy shows up later, sometimes much later, and sometimes not at all. If you're making a decision about buying and selling, build your plan around what the market is actually doing, not around what someone in Washington says it's going to do.